Welcome to Soul Circuit. This is a space where we explore how soul principles reveal themselves through real, lived experience. In earlier episodes, I've shared stories of soul agreements, my continuous soul journey, my soul mission, and the emergence of the harmonizer. Today, I want to share something more personal. A reflection on the teachers, mentors, and guides, both seen and unseen, who have walked with me along the way. As I've moved along my path, I've come to see that growth doesn't happen in isolation. There are moments when we are ready for something new, and at that exact moment, someone appears who can meet us there. Not to change us, but to help us remember, expand, and trust what is already within us. Looking back, I can see how each person entered my life at just the right time. One of the early openings for me came through reading and studying the work of Byron Katie. Through her 9-day school for the work and certification process, I learned how to question my thinking, to soften judgment, and to return to clarity, peace, and presence. That work helped bring peace of mind and created space for deeper awareness to emerge. A few years later, I met Katie Smith, also known as Katie O'Soul. She is a psychic medium here in Charleston and now a dear, dear friend. After my father passed in 2020, on my son Jonathan's 20th birthday, Katie helped me reconnect with him in spirit. That experience opened something profound in me. It expanded my awareness of what death is or is not, and what is possible, and deepened my trust in the connection between this world and what exists beyond it. Over time, I worked with her more deeply, and she supported me in developing my own connections to my higher self, to spirit, to my guides, my guardian angel, and to the tools like oracle cards, tarot, and pendulums. My path continued to expand through hypnotherapy and past life regression work with Grace Smith. That experience deepened my understanding of the subconscious, of past lives, which is clearly soul agreements and soul connections, and of the space between lives, where spirit lives and ascended masters and angels and councils. It's an unbelievable expanded dimension. Going deeper with hypnotherapy and regression work gave me a broader context for this incredible soul journey and a greater sense of continuity beyond this lifetime. For several years, I've been deeply supported by Shannon Chaikin, who is a master hypnotherapist, and she helped open the doorway to hypnosis and healing in such a beautiful, grounded, and accessible way. There were also teachers who met me in very specific moments of my life. Nikki Christine, a master tarot teacher and trauma-informed coach, supported me during a particular meaningful and difficult time. When I was navigating the transition of moving my mother into progressive care at the age of 92. Her presence and guidance helped me move through that experience with greater awareness, compassion, and steadiness. Claire Diamond has also been an incredible coach and mentor along the way. Her amazing books and programs offer insight, reflection, and gave me the support as I continued to grow and evolve. Steve Chandler, a master coach, has had a significant impact on how I relate to others, how I manage my business, and how I've evolved as a human being. I worked with him deeply for 5+ years, and he changed my life in so many ways, along with my son Jonathan's. Through his work, I learned the importance of clear agreements and how to move out of expectation of others into co-creation with individuals, groups, and the universe at large. The work I did with Steve, that shift I experienced, brought a new level of freedom and clarity into every relationship I have and into the work I do even today. Dicken Bettinger, a leader in the Three Principles understanding, also contributed to my journey, helping me deepen my awareness of thought, consciousness, and the nature of experience. And one of the earliest spiritual doorways for me came through Kristen McCormack. She introduced me to automatic writing, which became a foundational practice that eventually opened into my current ability to channel more fluently. That initial doorway became something much larger over time. And most recently, the teachings of Sarah Landon and the wisdom of the counsel that she communicates has been a powerful influence. Her books, her seminars, her membership platform is an incredible influence on my life today. The work with her and all of her community has accelerated my ability to trust, to allow, and to connect more consistently with higher levels of awareness and wisdom. Through this time I've spent with Sarah and the council and her community, my connection with my guides, my daddy in spirit, Mother Mary, and what I now experience as the collective has become more natural and integrated into my everyday life. When I look at all of these experiences together, I don't see them as separate. I see them as a continuum. Each teacher, each mentor, each guide meeting me at the exact point where I was ready to expand. And through each of them, something within me was activated, remembered, and brought more fully into the light. I continue to work with new teachers and guides as we speak, and I will give them mention and accolades as well, because each and every one of them continues to bring into my world more and more of the beauty, the joy, the brilliance that I get to experience and create my heaven on earth right here, right now. 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 This is something I've come to recognize as part of the soul journey. We are not meant to walk it alone. Support appears, guidance arrives, teachers emerge, and often they come in forms we don't expect. You may have people in your own life who have played this role, sometimes for a moment, sometimes for a season, sometimes even for a lifetime. What if each of these connections was part of the unfolding of your own path? For me, this journey has been one of remembering, of opening, and of learning to trust what I feel, sense, and know at a deeper level. And I hold deep gratitude for every person and every presence that has walked with me along the way. Thank you for spending this time with me at Soul Circuit. If something here in this reflection resonated with you, take a moment to notice who has walked with you and how have those connections shaped your journey. I'm so grateful you're here. Until next time, stay plugged into your own inner rhythm, your own inner wisdom, and allow life to keep revealing its incredible brilliance to you.